Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and I was hoping that the devs would have posted the sneak peek by now so I could have reacted to it. That's what I was planning to do for today's video. Whoa, Medusa looks so cool, Miles Morales, zombie style, etc. And the reason why I say that is because I'm going to be away from my computer for a few days, so I won't be uploading like day-by-day videos. I usually just make my videos on the day or the night before, but I have some videos pre-recorded for you guys because I'm going to be away from my computer for a few days. That being said, I'm not going to be able to react to the sneak peek. They're probably going to drop it in 24 hours or whatever, like tonight, and yeah, so my video is not going to be about, you know, Medusa and Miles Morales. But hey, I guess that's good, because what did I have to say genuinely about something that we've already known for 3 weeks? Yes, this has been a particularly trying time for the game, because on top of having kind of a mid-update character-wise, with Miss Scarlet Witch being the only real meta upgrade, we've also had to wait 3 weeks rather than the standard 2 weeks for the mid-month. So if you're wondering why the game feels extra dry, it's because of that. However, I do have to give kudos to the devs. They did communicate this ahead of time. That is really good. And we talk about communication, especially in older games, that it tends to die down, it tends to disappear, evaporate, but it hasn't for this game. So that is a really good sign that they said, hey, listen, we're working really hard on the epic quest coming up soon. We're working really hard on this other stuff, so we need that extra time. That's why it's going to be 3 weeks instead of 2, which is fair. So yeah, the Medusa, not that Medusa, the other Medusa, Miles Morales update should be coming next Tuesday, which is October 14th. And then we should have, again, based on my trajectory, we should have another mid-month on the 28th. And then we would have the full update with maintenance and the epic quest on the 4th of November or the 11th. Alternatively, they could have meant that they need 3 weeks before the next mid-month and after, which is kind of the nightmare scenario. But it's possible that we get the Medusa, Miles Morales stuff on the 14th, and then we get nothing for 2 weeks, for 3 weeks, and then we get the main update on the 4th of November. I don't really want to imagine that opportunity, that possibility, not opportunity, but it is what it is. Anyway, so because I don't have content ready for you guys, I'm just going to do some light gambling. Yeah, we're going to do some light gambling between re-rolling a brilliant CTP, which you guys really enjoyed last time when I got absolutely obliterated, and perfect timing, Bacon, perfect timing. Between, yeah, re-rolling a brilliant CTP, we're going to go with Spider-Man's because he's really close to Miles, and Miles is getting a rework, so maybe the game will be confused and give me some good luck here. This is a 90-90 brilliant that I'm trying to re-roll to 90-100, I guess, is what I'm going for. I'm going to try to re-roll this bad boy, and then at the same time, we're going to... Well, maybe not at the same time. I don't know. I'll do a few re-rolls. If it's not good, then I'm going to gamble some artifacts. Not artifacts. Emblems. I don't really have a channel for re-rolling CTPs. Let's just go back to the OG, which is 336. I'm crazy that I just remembered it in the moment. But yeah, let's just go back to 336 and see if we can get a good option change here. I don't even think it pops up. I was debating whether to spend these CTPs trying to reforge or re-roll. I'm kind of on the cusp where I need like 1 or 2 more brilliants, but I really just need the best rolls if I'm going to compete at the highest level. So yeah, I just need a bunch of 90-100s. Let's go, baby. Hands up. Let's go. Okay, so that is a all attack, all defense 90 roll. All right. As iBig would say, we're going to we gotta crack some eggs, right? We gotta crack some eggs if we're going to get things moving, get things cooking. 90. Fudge, man. Oh, that's bad. So yeah, I don't know. Okay, I don't know if I should change channels or if I should. Let's just go do an opening here. I don't know what kind of like luck I have to scare the game into. Oh, I still have my Emblem ticket. I guess I have to spend my Emblem ticket now. I'm going to spend it. Oh, and we get a legendary. That's very nice. Okay, we're going to do 1 pull and go back and do 2 combines. I don't know if I should change CTPs, like to target somebody else. Maybe let me try Ghost Rider instead. He's also got a 90-90. I have a bunch of 90-90s. Let's try to crack another egg here. Spider-Man's was good, but we rolled back to 90-90, so I feel like it doesn't make sense. 70-90. Okay, that's really bad. We made it worse. We're gonna have to transcend these rolls. I'm doing my best here without my announcer, without my, you know, my pride and joy here. 70-90 again. Okay, that's not what we wanted at all. We just basically bricked it. Let's go back here and do another emblem pull for the big Smurfy. Ooh, that was really ugly. Okay, we'll do one more. We'll back out and do one more. You want to see at least a legendary. Okay, that's really ugly. Okay, so that's two there. We'll do two at a time, I guess. I don't know. I'm completely winging this. This is really the bottom of the barrel content wise with the guys just gambling. We need to regenerate our 90-90 here, boys. Come on. All defense 90. You don't even see 100. You don't even see 100. Does 100 exist, right? Does 100 exist? Let me just make sure it's actually one of the options that I can get, because I start to believe that it's not possible. I've rolled the Brilliant Conquest like maybe 100 times, and I've seen 100% once. So yeah. So the Clash proc at 100. Oh, what? Wait, no. This one. That has an 11% chance. You gotta be bullshitting me, man. You gotta be bullshit. There's no way that's 11%. These are rigged odds. These are rigged odds. That's insane. 90 is the minimum. Yeah, that's insane. 11% is hilariously fake. I have no patience for that. I have no patience for that. That's so fake. 11%. 90? 90, 100! Let's go, dude. Let's go. Yes, bro. Finally. Finally, I rolled a perfect one. This is my first perfect one. Think about this. I've chosen the Brilliant CTP of Conquest like 4 or 5 times from the selectors. I've separately crafted, right, reforged another 4 or 5. That's like 10, right? Then I've re-rolled them another like 90 times cumulatively across all the different ones that I have, and this is only the first time that I get 90-100, which is quote unquote perfect. This is only the second time I even see 100, because I would never have rolled off of 100, right? I got 100 here with 80 on Sentry, but this is only the second time ever that I've rolled 100 on the bottom proc. Then that's an 11% chance, and that literally I'm two for 100, which does not put it at an 11% chance. It puts it at a 2% chance. So I'm excited. I almost want to reroll a couple more now, but I know not to test my luck, especially because I'm running out of fodder. I only have 4 left, so we'll leave that for now. But ideally, I end up getting 5. Right, I end up getting 5, and the reason why I'm trying to get 5, I know it's very greedy. I just got 1, and now I want 4 more, but it's for Team Battle Arena, and basically I want to ensure that of my 5 teams, the main DPS of each team has a maxed out Brilliant Conquest. So the first one's going to go on Sentry because of Alliance Tournament and stuff like that. Then I can move Sentries over to Wolverine because he needs the 100% more than he needs the 90 attack. And then, you know, ideally I get one on Adam, for example, and then I get one on Silver Surfer, or more play Silver Surfer first, then Adam. In terms of order for me, I'd probably put, unless Wolverine's banned tonight, I'd probably go Sentry, Wolverine, Silver Surfer, Adam in terms of priority for a maxed out Conquest. But maybe Adam needs it more than Surfer does. Maybe Adam needs it more, because Adam's usually alone on a team. He's on an island, whereas Surfer usually has help. And then Shalaballs would be the last one. But okay, we got that. That was pretty nice. We still got to fill in some time here, so we're just going to do a bit more gambling. We're just going to do some rapid fire gambling here, boys, for emblems, because I have obviously a mental issue. And I just need a mythic data. I know there's a pack in the shop where you can get mythic data. It is overpriced, in my opinion, still. I bought out the Odin Glory one 100%. That was a really good deal. But this one, yeah, it's only 75, and when you pull a mythic, you get 128. So it's not even giving you 1 mythic's worth of data. Now you do have a chance to pull a mythic in this box here, but there's only 4 mythics, and they each have a point. It's basically like a point, a half. what is it, man? I don't know. 0.75. Sorry, 0.75. So that means it's a 3% chance to pull a mythic out of this chest, and you only get one. So yeah, either I would buy this if it was $10 cheaper for me, if it was $29.99 Canadian instead of $39.99, or I would buy it if they reversed the amounts. If it was 75 legendary data and 150 mythic, I would absolutely scoop this up, because you can buy it twice here and twice on the web shop. So you can actually buy it 4 times. And that's exactly what I did for this one here for the Odin's Glory, because it was basically, it was a way better deal. It was cheaper, first of all. It was like $30 instead of 40, and it was 2 Odin's, Odin, whatever, like 2 chances to get a glory. And I actually ended up going 50-50 on both of them. And then it's 1 selector, which is beautiful, and then some other crap. That's a really good pack, in my opinion, if you're trying to juice up specific characters to the absolute max. But yeah, anyways, that's my whole spiel here. So we did 3 pulls. Let's do another one here. This is 4. No. Okay, let's do another one. This is 5. No. Okay, those are really bad pulls as well. We're gonna back out. Oh, I got a I got an achievement for gambling. Okay, all right, okay. Wait, so we've done 5 pulls. Okay, let's do 6. Hey, we got another legendary, and it's also the same one that we got, which is rescue. That's 7 pulls. Okay, we just want 1 mythic in 10 pulls. This is 8. We got a heroic. That's 9. Okay, we're gonna back out. We're gonna check. Oh, no, not like that, not like that, not like that, not like that. Ah! No, we're going to check the chance, because, well, we want to make sure that they know we're spooking on them. All right, there we go. And last one. Nothing. Absolute garbage. All right, one more just for funsies. Nope. Okay, 11 pulls, no mythic. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Bye-bye. So, yeah, and then for the emblem, I think I've been juicing up this one. And we're pretty close. Alternatively, I can juice these ones here, but yeah, they're not really as good, to be honest. And I need mostly the elemental damage, so we're gonna keep pumping this bad boy here, trying to finish her off. Finishing her off will be really nice, because then all I'll have left for the Tony, for the Iron Man emblem set, will be Tony himself. However, that one is probably, this is going to be ages, because I have to upgrade both Green Goblin and Thanos maxed out before I even consider doing this one for the Random Brilliant. And it's not really that good of a reward, to be honest. The Random Brilliant is, oh my god, this takes so, I don't know why these take so long to load. The Random Brilliant, you basically have a 50-50 to get a good one. And it doesn't have competition and liberation, so it's not really worth. I think the last good reward to chase when you get really high up is just the reward slot, because then I believe when you get to level 6 you have a pretty good chance. Where does it tell you? Oh yeah, the chance is down here. At level 6, I think every day you have like a 50% chance to get the tier 4 materials, and it's like 35 of it, which is not bad. It's 27 right now. You can see the Carbonadium got 27. So, yeah, okay, it's a 25% chance. So, it goes up from a 20% chance to a 25% chance, and it goes up to 30. So, honestly, it's not that good. I could honestly stop here, but I just didn't have any other, legendary emblems that I really cared about upgrading. I guess if you care more about the Timeline Battle, you could do that one for Null and Wolverine, or you could do that one for future elemental damage characters. I don't know. And then I guess if you cared about Dimension Rifts, but let's be real, that's just kind of like side content. You could, I think the best move would have been to save that legendary data for a new emblem collection. That's probably what the big whales and the smart players are doing. Saving it for a new emblem collection, for like a Zombie Survivals emblem collection, or just something more competitive like Team Battle Arena. But I'll just wail out when that does finally come to the game. It's been a really long time. I think it's been like a year since Emblem Collections came out. They haven't added any. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be too frugal with it and then not actually enjoy the content. So, I'm just spending it. Anyways, boys, that was the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Gamble at your own risk. I don't know why I hit the Ronald Reagan. Or, sorry, the Nixon. That was weird. I'm not a crook. Hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think. Hopefully Medusa and Miles look sick. I'll obviously cover the content when it comes out. I'll be back on Monday. But in the meantime, love yourself. Love each other. Wash your hands. Smash that button if you enjoy the content, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.